Hey guys, Peter Day here. Welcome to Optimize to Convert on our blog. Thank you again for being a loyal subscriber, for just taking advantage of the content we have here. Hope you guys are staying warm. We are in the Northeast here and it is cold. You can see outside we just got a fresh snow. It's like -7 degrees and it is cold up here. So guys, if you're in a cold climate, stay warm. If you're in a warm climate, enjoy. We have a few travels coming up this spring, actually, a lot on the agenda. So Tyler and I, if any of you guys are going to some of these conferences, Tyler and I will be at Traffic and Conversion Summit in February. And we will be at an event called LeadCon in March in Las Vegas. April or May, we're going to be going to a private mastermind. This is kind of a higher level mastermind. It costs about $20,000 a year to be a part of, and it meets about 4 times a year. We're going to be going to that mastermind in May. In July, we got invited to speak at Affiliate World Spain, which will be kind of our first largest speaking event. Again, Tyler and I, up until recently, we've really been behind the scenes. We never really had any kind of personal brand. We never really were doing any training or coaching for the last 7 years. We've been just kind of behind the computers doing affiliate marketing, and it just seems like there's a lot of demand for our coaching, so it's something that we're focusing on. I'm going to be honest, like I'm still trying to focus like 90% on my campaigns still right now, because however exciting coaching and courses and stuff can be, we want to emphasize that there's a lot of money in doing affiliate marketing. So I'm working on my campaigns. I'm working on getting new campaigns, because coaching can be good, but again, we've had just really good success doing affiliate marketing. And it's like, we also don't want to be hypocrites where we're like teaching affiliate marketing but not doing it. So yeah, we're doing coaching, but I mean, we're still like totally in the game of being affiliate marketers. And in fact, just like 5 minutes ago, I was optimizing a brand new campaign that looks like it's going to be getting profitable. So yeah, if you guys are going to be at any of these conferences and you see us, go ahead and say hi. We recommend going to conferences to get just like educated and network with people and meet people and stuff. So just yeah, say hi at Traffic and Conversions, LeadCon. We'll be at Affiliate Summit East most likely at the end of the summer. If you guys are going to that Affiliate World Asia, that should be a big event, like 3,000 attendees. We have speakers like Neil Patel, some good speakers, and we just found out yesterday that we're going to be one of the speakers at the Affiliate World. So I actually need to get some stuff together, and I need to hop off in a second. I actually need to go get my passport. We've been doing mostly domestic travel. We've been going to the affiliate summits. I mean, I haven't even been abroad in like a long time. Again, we've been behind the scenes doing affiliate marketing, and all of a sudden this training stuff has kind of like exploded in our business. We obviously have been working with Charles No. Affiliate World wants us to speak. We're going to be speaking at that mastermind that was like the $20,000 one. So it's like all of a sudden this stuff is kind of exploding in our business. I haven't even been overseas in years. After this video, I actually need to get my act together, because my passport is expiring in April. So I need to get the thing renewed, and I need to like go figure out how to do that kind of quickly here. So that's what I'm going to do after this video. But this video here is going to be talking about what to do, kind of how to have a breakthrough if you're a newbie. So what to do if you're a newbie. So if you're a newbie, you probably have like limited resources, and that's kind of important, because like, I mean, it depends, of course. I'm not going to say that as a ultimatum, because like obviously you could be a newbie and you can have 60 grand in the bank, you could have 100 grand or more in the bank, you could have 10 grand in the bank, 5 grand in the bank. Obviously you could be a newbie at any in all levels, but a lot of newbies are on like a limited budget. So it's like, what do they do? I'm going to explain kind of how to get successful in simplistic ways, and you might not even like my answer because it's kind of basic, but here's how you're going to be successful. Number one, you need to learn some kind of method of doing affiliate marketing properly. If you want to get success in affiliate marketing, like you need to settle with a method. You can't be 1 week trying like Facebook, the next week trying Google, the next week trying native ads, the next week trying Instagram, Snapchat. That's just not going to work if you're a newbie, just like attempting just like this and this and this. Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up wasting a lot of money, because every time you like fail on a traffic source, it probably costs you like a couple $100. So if you go and test, if you're testing like pop traffic and native ads, and it's like you don't realize it because it's maybe like burning money slowly, but if you look back, like you just lost like a couple $1,000 because you just jumped from Facebook to Snapchat, and from this traffic source to that traffic source. So if you're new, you really need to number one, you need to learn a good system of how to do affiliate marketing properly. And after you feel confident in the fact that you have like a good system and you have good knowledge of what to do, you then need to take action on that and not be jumping around. Like if you, let's say you really learn like lead generation very well on Facebook ads or something, the last thing you want to do is go buy a course about like Snapchat like 2 months later and then abandon what you just learned about lead gen, and then you're wasting money on Snapchat. And it's like, just trust me, there's enough success. You can get success on Facebook. You can get success on lead gen. You can get success on email marketing. You don't need to like get a course in that stuff and then the next week be buying a course about like native ads, and it's because then you're burning money buying like course after course after course, and then you're of course burning money. Like if the native ad fails, then you jump to the Snapchat, then you jump to the Instagram, then you go back to Facebook, then you go to the pop traffic, and it's like the thing is, it's not like, yeah, it's not a traffic source issue. You just need to, so number one, you need to learn like a really good system, methodology. You kind of have to have a system of knowing how to make money with affiliate marketing, whether that's Facebook ads, whether that is native ads. You have to like have a good idea of what to do. You need to take action on that. And you need to not jump from like lead source to lead source if you're just starting. Obviously, if you're advanced and you want to have campaigns on native ads and Facebook at the same time and Snapchat at the same time, I'm all about diversifying. But when you're first starting, that is very not beneficial, because you might have some budget restrictions, and that's not a beneficial thing to do, be like jumping ship or like that, burning budget. Okay, so number one, you have to learn like a really good system, how to do affiliate marketing properly, and then you need to take action on that system and not be like jumping ship from traffic source to traffic source and from course to course and from coach to coach and mentor to mentor. You really need to find like a good mentor, a good training. You need to get the knowledge of what to do and stick with the system. That's what Tyler and I kind of did 7 years ago, and we've been really rocking that system ever since, obviously expanding on it, getting better, and getting more coaching as we've been going here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be still attending masterminds and putting up that kind of money just to keep learning. So number two, once you have a successful campaign, you need to figure out how to scale that campaign as large as you can so it kind of leapfrogs you into success. So here's what you need to do. So number one, you have to find out like how to do affiliate marketing in a good way, a beneficial way, a way that's going to work. You have to have knowledge like, okay, this is a good system. I believe like this way of doing affiliate marketing can make money, whether it's Facebook or native ads or whatever you're learning. Number two here is, once you find a profitable campaign, you must be able to scale that campaign as large as you can scale that campaign what that's going to do as a newbie, what that's going to do for you is that's going to leapfrog you into some success. And what I mean by that is, so let's say because again, at this point, you're probably in the negative, correct? Like you've bought in 4 courses, you've like tested campaigns, you've lost like $3,000 testing campaigns or something. It's like at this point, you might be in the negative. You're maybe like negative like 10 grand. I mean, when Tyler and I started, I'm going to be completely honest. The first year of affiliate marketing, Tyler and I we invested maybe like over the first 2 years, we never made an income doing affiliate marketing. We actually spent we probably spent $50,000 between courses, ebooks, conferences. Like we were really trying to learn this stuff, and we were probably $50,000 in the hole, like 2 years in. And we started making like a little profit, but it never kind of like recouped the money that we spent on courses and stuff. But then here's what happened. We found our first profitable campaign. We found a campaign that was like a 30% profit margin or something. And what we did was we followed rule number 2. So again, rule number one is you must find a method to do affiliate marketing, stick with it, and believe that this method is going to work. Like if someone is teaching you Facebook ads, you need to be able to like see for yourself, like, yeah, I can really see this working. So you need to obviously believe in what you're trying to do. Like, you know what I mean by that? Number 2, once you find that first profitable campaign, you can't screw around. You can't be like, yeah, I'm going to make like $20 a day profit. I'm going to make like $60 a day profit. Once you find that first profitable campaign, you need to scale it as large as you can. What I'm gonna do on this video is I'm gonna mention ways to scale the campaign, but you need to hear me out here. Disclaimer, you must use your judgment on these strategies. I'm not telling you to do these strategies. You have to use your judgment, and you have to use your risk appetite, okay? Because I'm going to mention some strategies like borrowing money to scale campaigns, credit cards, lines of credit, personal loans. Like I'm going to mention some high risk techniques to scale campaigns, and like I don't want to be legally liable for telling people to go take out loans to scale their campaigns. So disclaimer here, and hear this out. These strategies are high risk. We're not telling you to do these strategies. We are just telling you what strategies exist. You have to use your due diligence, and you have to be the decision maker behind if you wanted to do a strategy like this, and it would be on you. We're not telling you to do these strategies. Now that the disclaimer's done, let's talk about this. Number 1, you have to believe in the system that you are doing. You have to believe like, yeah, I'm running Facebook ads and I'm using this method. I'm using like these kind of funnels. I'm using these type of landing pages. I have an email backend. Whatever your system is, you have to believe that this system can work, that other people are having success with it, and you have to believe that you're following the right path. Number 1, correct? Number 2, you're going to be testing campaigns. Some might fail. Some might have a little success. As soon as you get a successful campaign, you need to scale it as large as you feel comfortable scaling it, is the word I'm going to use here. So let's talk about how to scale, what we did to scale our campaigns large, okay? When we first started, we had no money. I asked my mom for a $2,500 loan to scale up a successful campaign. We found a campaign that was profitable. It was like a little bit profitable, 20%, 30% profit margin. I asked my mom for a $2,500 loan, just like she wrote me a check for $2,500. And what we did, obviously you probably wouldn't want to do this if the campaign was not profitable, but we had Tyler and I, we had a profitable campaign. We were in college, we had like no money. Again, we were probably in a worse situation than you, possibly, that's watching this video. You might be watching this video and you might have a couple $1,000s. Tyler and I, we didn't have anything. We were in college. We had like no money. So we had enough money to like start, you know, running some campaigns. Like we were spending like $100, $50 a day, and we were kind of able to sustain that because the people were paying us like on a weekly basis. And but anyway, we found a campaign that was profitable, and we're like, man, we need to figure out something here, right? Like we have like no money, we didn't have any money at the time, that is, like, and what are we gonna do? We asked our mom for $2,500. This was kind of like the kickstart to our business, scaling that campaign. We quickly we just told my mom, like, hey, just please give us $2,500, and once we're profitable with this stuff, we'll pay it back like when we can. I can't even promise like an end date, but I'm gonna do my best. I just told her I'm gonna do my best to like pay this back by like in a year. Okay. So anyway, she writes the check for $2,500. She believed in us, and we invested it into this campaign that was a little bit profitable. Well, what happens when you invest $2,500 really quickly in the campaign? Well, we earned like $3,500 back. We got paid that money. We invested that back. We invested that back. Tyler and I then said, okay, we need to take this to the next level. We now have a little bit of cash flow. We're cash flowing $3,000 to like $8,000. We're cash flowing a little bit. We're getting somewhere. What are we gonna do? We opened up a business. At the time, we didn't even have a business. We didn't have any LLC, any corporation. We had no business. We were just doing this like under our personal names, okay? We opened up a business, and the business came with a credit card, a $5,000 credit card for opening a new business. So now, we're cash flowing like 3 to 8 grand thanks to the loan from our mom. And we opened a business, and it came with a $5,000 credit limit. So now we have $5,000 credit card plus the cash flow we've developed of like 3 to 8 grand. So now we kind of have capital of like $12,000. Then what we did, we invested that money. We got paid back that money. We kept doing that, and next thing you know, we were able to start spending over $1,000 a day on our ads. No joke. Like we went from college kids without money, just needing this loan, to being resourceful. We got that credit card, and then we were getting our payments on weekly pay from the networks and stuff. So we were getting our cash back quickly, and it was helping. So that's kind of how we started. So I want to recap that strategy was what we did. That's not what we're telling you to do. It's just kind of an example of what we did. Again, the disclaimer there. We can't be on the internet just telling people to like, get loans and do all this high risk stuff to build their business. What if it like didn't work out, right? We wouldn't want to be like telling people to do that. But what we can do is tell you what we did. So number one, you have to find a good system, like a good way of doing affiliate marketing that you believe can succeed. Number two, once you find that profitable campaign, you need to figure out how to scale that campaign, because that's what's going to take you from struggling newbie to like intermediate, is just being able to scale that campaign. And then what takes you to that next level is finding multiple profitable campaigns and scaling those. And what we're doing now is like, so you guys probably wonder, like, how did you go from, like college kids needing that loan? And by the way, we were able to pay my mom back that loan within the year, under a year. We were able to give that $2,500 back. But you're probably wondering, like, how did you go from that stage to even like a higher level stage? Because lately, like, we've been spending like $20,000, $30,000 a day lately on campaigns. So how we launched into that level was, well, we got like very high limit credit cards, because remember, like, even like a couple of years ago, I mean, we didn't have like $1 million or something to just like invest in campaigns. Like we weren't at that stage two or 3 years ago. So we needed to be resourceful. So what did we do? Well, we did some stuff with the bank. So we got some approvals for some very high limit credit cards. Like Tyler has a credit card, like $250,000 credit limit. I got a lot of credit limit now with the bank, because what we do is like we've just been on top of just like getting those credit limit raises and stuff. I was able to secure a line of credit with my bank last year for $200,000, and that's on top of like credit cards. It's just like it was this line of credit product they have. So if we're scaling a campaign and I just need like an extra like 50 grand or something a week or whatever to just like add fuel to that campaign, we secured that line of credit. We have like, I don't know, $500,000 of credit limit. We have working capital in the bank. So what we've done, but guys, 6 years ago, we were college students without any money, having to get the first $2,500 loan. I want to emphasize this. It's like, guys, this is reality. This is reality. We didn't get some like trust fund like 5 years ago. My mom didn't give a $50,000 loan. It was $2,500 loan. I had to pay it back. Guys, this is the story. This is how we got started. And you guys need to understand that we are, we were just like in your shoes, like probably financially with like little to no money or maybe some money. Again, if you have like any money, you're in a better position than Tyler and I were. But what we did was we really believed that we were onto a system of affiliate marketing that could succeed. We lost money on testing a lot of campaigns, but then we found one that was profitable, and we really were resourceful on how to like invest as much as we could into that profitable campaign to scale it up. That took us to kind of intermediate level, and then we took it to higher level by getting very large lines of credit, multiple profitable campaigns and credit lines from the bank, and saving up cash and not blowing the money that we earned. And that's what brought us to the point where we've been able to have good working capital, good access to funding, good resources, and the ability to do campaigns at a higher level. Because honestly, if you have a campaign that's profitable, like you could probably spend like $10,000 a day on that campaign. You just kind of like need the money to do it. And so that's what like can take it to the higher level. But again, you need to see the progression. You need to see kind of where we started, what we did, and what we did to kind of troubleshoot, and the resourcefulness that we had. So guys, this video, again, is for those newbies, the guys that are just starting. And people are really liking this this value on our blog. So if you like this value on our blog, of course, keep listening. Just like whenever we send out a newsletter, read the blog, watch the video, share it with a business partner, share it with a coworker, share it with someone you know in the industry. Comment below on Facebook if you really enjoyed it. There's a Facebook thing, leave a comment. So guys, Peter Day here. I hope this found great value of you, for you, that is. And anyway, I need to head out because I need to learn how to renew my passport for speaking at Affiliate World. I need to get that thing renewed. I need to get that thing, I need to get that passport renewed, and I got to get that passport, make sure it doesn't expire anytime soon again, because I have a feeling we're going to be speaking at more events nationwide after Affiliate World. So guys, Peter here, and again, enjoy all the resources and keep in tune. We have a course. I mean, you might be watching it. Just check it, see if it's even available now. So where should you check? Well, okay, you can go to leadgenengine.com, leadgenengine.com. I mean, the course closes in like 5 days, so you might, I'm not sure when you're watching this video. So see if the course is open. If the course is open, I would recommend it. It's pretty affordable course, honestly. The course is about $2,500, which is really it's really cheap for how valuable the course is. Like, yeah, I mean, we've spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn the knowledge that we give you in the $2,500 course. So the course is very valuable. Again, so here's the plan with the course. It's open very short right now. Like it's open, doors are only open like 5 days. We are most likely going to open doors again in the summer, but I wouldn't wait until the summer, because here's the thing. It's like we're teaching some good strategies in this course, and there's going to be some affiliates. There's going to be affiliates taking action on the strategies, and that doesn't mean that it's going to get saturated, but you kind of want to be first to market. So if you can get the course, obviously get it before the summer, because it's February. The summer's a long time. And also, I can tell you too that there's a few things in the course that are available right now that may not even be available in the summer. Like there's these coaching calls involved with the course. So there's this 6 week of coaching. It's not one-on-one coaching, but it's like you can get, it's kind of a group call, so everyone involved in the course can get on the call and ask us questions and stuff. There's this coaching going on right now in the course, and like I don't know if that coaching is going to be something we're going to be like constantly doing in the course year after year. I mean, I guess if there's, I mean, you know, I don't know. To be honest, like I don't know if I want to do a coaching call like every week for the next like 5 years, like just because the course is out and stuff. So, but what we are doing is right now, the course closes February. When does it close? Closes next Thursday. Look at the calendar. I don't have the date on hand. Let me think about this. It's February 1st. I mean, you'll see. Just go to the lead. I think it closes like February 4th. No, 4th is Monday. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it closes February 7th. Check the calendar. Go to Lead Gen Engine, leadgenengine.com. So the course closes, and then we are planning to reopen it again, but what we're doing is we're closing it possibly as late as the summer, because what we want to do is we're getting some initial students in the course, and we need to train the students very well so that the course has good success stories, because success stories is going to be a very important part, very important, obviously, to the long-term aspect of the course. And that doesn't mean that, you know, the course would be like worse later down the line. It's the same course, but there is one exclusive thing that's going on in the course right now during the launch. And if you join, you're going to get the 6 weeks of coaching calls, and that may or may not be included later on in the course. You'd have to check if that's like a perk of the course later. It may be, it may not be. But what I know for sure is that if you get the course during the launch, you'll get 6 weeks of coaching calls. It's group coaching calls. It happens every Thursday. If you can't make it, you can get the replay. But that's something that is available during the launch of the course is these coaching calls. And again, like I'm having a hard time seeing me and Tyler doing weekly coaching calls for the course, like year after year, month after month. We haven't decided like if we're going to do that like as an like ongoing thing, but what we are doing is we are doing the 6 weeks of coaching calls for people that join during the launch. So again, if it's something you can get, I would recommend it, because we teach in it aspect number 1. Remember in this video, I was like, the first thing you need to do is you need to have a good system, like a good way to do affiliate marketing. That's what we teach in the course. So it's like, if the only thing you did was buy the course and you now have a really good method for making money with affiliate marketing, like that could be worth millions of dollars for you if you succeeded with that information. So that's what we teach in the course. We teach you how to we really teach you our kind of method, like how we incorporate email into our campaigns, how we promote lead generation offers. The course has something that's going to be evergreen. So like I said, the coaching aspect of the course, like that's available for people that buy it during the first launch. If you're watching this later, you're going to have to check if that's available later, right? Like, because we haven't decided 100% on if people buy after the launch, like are we still going to do 6 weeks of coaching, group coaching? We haven't decided if we're going to do that for people later. But one thing that is evergreen in the course is there's also a Facebook group. So there's a private Facebook group where you can ask questions, and Tyler and I go into the Facebook group and we answer questions in the Facebook group. And that's going to be something that is evergreen. So even if we're not doing like those coaching calls every Thursday for the rest of our lives, which obviously we aren't, what will be evergreen for as long as the course is open is the that Facebook community and stuff. So guys, if you can get it. If not, I personally believe you're missing out, but again, we may be biased, obviously, because we made the course. But what's important is that, number one, you have a system for doing affiliate marketing. You scale your campaigns, you're constantly learning, and you kind of need a community too. You do need community, and that's something that the Facebook group can provide for you in the course. Is you can connect with us, me and Tyler. You can go into the Facebook, you can get the course, go into the Facebook group, ask us a question, and we will actually answer the questions. If someone else like answers the questions before we even have the opportunity to answer the question, you still get your question answered. And it's like that community is huge. And I really see the community growing in this course. I see the community growing. I see the community turning into possibly like events, meetup groups. Like I really see the community in Lead Gen Engine growing to something that is really helpful, like networking, because you might even be able to network with the other affiliates in Lead Gen Engine and that community. So I see the community growing, and I see good things for it. So again, if you can get it. If not, I really believe you're missing out. I do, but I understand if you just don't have the money at all. I get it. We were there. And then if you don't have the money at all, you need to make a decision. What are you going to do? Are you going to spend your money on traffic? Are you going to spend the money on testing? Or are you going to spend the money on learning how to do things properly and then starting traffic? And it's kind of a tough decision, like especially as a newbie. Like, what do you do? Do you invest your money in another course? Because guys, I know you've bought I'm not an idiot. I know you guys have bought like 4 or 5 other courses. You've been to events. You've